दोस्तों नमस्कार। वैसे तो देश में और संसार में, विश्व में बहुत सारे कंट्रोवर्शियल इश्यूज हैं। Many. In India we have the Women Empowerment Bill, which has caused a lot of turmoil. And outside we have wars and main players: US, Iran, Israel on one side, and Russia, Ukraine, and others on the other side. These are all conflicting and controversial issues, but for the world peace, probably it is important to discuss and understand each one. Luckily for me, I was part of 97 war, 1971 war, and had caught the first, and my ship had caught the first Pakistani ship, exactly like what happened in Iran and US at Hormuz, and we brought the ship to Cochin and handed over to civil government. By chance I have been to Iran, taught there engineers for quite some time in network planning, and also played a role in a war game where I played the role of a Israeli minister, war minister, and been to many other places which are currently under discussion and involved. Since most crucial at this moment is Iran, Israel, US conflict, I would like to make a comment on it. My personal experience with Irani people, and I traveled inside and outside Tehran quite a lot during those days, I find people are very good, both educated and uneducated. There are good people, but there are also some fundamentalists who, either out of fear from others or for whatever reason, can cause tension. Women are respected, were respected, but also restricted. Therefore, society is a very good mix of good people and hardcore people. Israel, we all know, mostly fighting for survival and very determined fighters, but probably forgot one lesson, that why did Hitler do with them what they are doing with Gaza now? And will it really solve the problem or cause another retaliation in time to come due to this action? US, no doubts, very successful, democratic, but very egoistic society. They think they are the first in the world and everybody else is secondary. This I had faced myself. I was the president of a joint venture with America, and I had seen that type of behavior. But worst is converted Indians, the Indians living in USA and leading corporate life. they sometimes can be very hardcore. In total, if you look at it, all three stakeholders or players in the conflict need to ponder, need to think about their own behavior and their own strengths and weaknesses, and come to a way where they should first think that if they do to others what they would not like to be done to themselves, what will happen. All need to think about it. Iran needs to think, Israel needs to think, and America needs to think. And since world is suffering, even world needs to think. The important point is all human beings have some common aspects. First, everybody wants to live and live happily in all nations, in all places, in all societies. Everybody wants to have successful and happy life in all places, in all nations. The problem starts when one person's success becomes other person's failure or cause of tension. This is what needs to be removed. We should understand God has not created everybody equal. God has empowered everybody with good strengths and weaknesses, but all are not same and all are not equal. Therefore, to compare is meaningless. A good musician or a good singer or a good dancer or a good writer or a good scientist or a good leader, all are unique by themselves. They need to allow space to others to grow and succeed, and world will be happier. This applies to corporate world, and this applies to all other fields of activities in every nation of the world. There are certain things, inherent traits, which come from genetic code, from impact of land, air, water in the place. We must respect it, and also ourselves look inside what is wrong, what is right. If all human beings, all in every nation, can look at it themselves first to find what are their strengths and weaknesses, and use the strengths in a constructive way, but not allow the weaknesses to be exploited by ego or inferiority complex, life will be better. War is not a solution. There have been movies to show that one war conflict leads to another conflict to lead to another conflict. Therefore, in trying to retaliate is no answer. Answer lies in understanding, giving space to others, understanding others, and ensuring that we allow place to everybody. In Iran, I faced many good things and many bad things, some very good friends. Ladies were empowered to the level that as an instructor, they paid me respect and took me to show places, which in a controlled society, like in many other Islamic countries, may not be allowed. Therefore, the society was good. I had husband, wife visiting me for meal with me, and some people acted in a very fundamentalist way, but husband and wife themselves were wonderful, very open, very democratic, very educated and cultured. They reflected the history of and culture of Iran. Same in Israel, same is in America, and same is in all other places, whether it is Russia or Eastern Bloc countries where earlier it used to be the communist rule, but now mostly have become the democratic. I have traveled in most of them. I mean, place like Albania, Mother Teresa's place, had more number of bunkers when I visited than probably the other historical places. But still, the society is absolutely great. So, question is, every society has its strengths and weaknesses, and hence the people or individuals in each society have their strengths and weaknesses. Important is we all need to understand each other, not compare, but appreciate. Not try to find conflicting areas, but respectful compromising strengths. Compromise in the sense respectful strengths, not weaknesses. If with all this we understand that nobody wants war, when in the battle everybody suffers in the same way, soldiers only do their duty, they have no interest in killing unnecessarily, whether officers or Jawan, all are same, all are dedicated to their nation and have no intention to harm anybody and everyone. It is the leaders who lead them into killing others, into war, into fighting, and they only do their duties. Therefore, to sum up, people need to wake up, people need to respect each other, people need to understand that everybody suffers in the same way and everybody has the needs similar type. Levels may be different, but everybody has needs and requirements. If we develop this understanding and allow everybody a space to grow, there will be no conflicts, there will be no wars, and world will be a happier place. God bless all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Hind, Jai World.